Welcome back to YouTube Sensations episode 4. We are back again after a very long time. But before we get started, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys are new, and let's get straight into the video.
By the way, everybody, comment on his beautiful durag over here, the black one, which he looks pretty sick. It looks like he came fresh out of the hood. Let's go.
Alright, let's get started. So, quick introduction. This is...
HK Roll.
Yes, let me take this off. And we've got a special guest in this podcast, which is...
Gorilla.
Vanilla Gorilla. Come on.
We call him the Gorilla.
They call me the Vanilla Gorilla.
Vanilla Gorilla. Anyways, let's get started. So, in this podcast, we're going to be talking about the mysterious and undiscovered islands out there in the world. And places like, I can mention some stuff, like Pacific Ocean, India,
Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, Pacific Ocean, India, Mexico, and a few other countries.
You're getting a big one there. What about the Antarctica behind it?
Antarctica.
Have you heard behind it? Apparently behind it there's more worlds.
More worlds?
More worlds. It's crazy.
Do you believe in that?
So
I do, mate. I believe a lot of the government are hiding us away from seeing these islands because there's a lot of greater stuff out there what they don't want to share. Because if they do share it...
By more worlds, I mean, like, it's very different. It's not just new land, it's like a whole different planet.
No, I reckon there's a lot of new people as well there.
Yeah,
I reckon they're friendly as well.
Apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently...
we're only unfortunate to have the shit people
apparently, yeah, if you go very close to these type of islands, or if you
the government will stop you, indeed, yes. They don't want us to see the truth.
And you'll get shot, bam. You'll be dead straight away.
That's true.
Who will find you? They'll just say you fell in the river and the waves took you away. And there's no proof.
They'll just lie to everyone and say...
Well, they can hide everything, can't they? Since they are the government and all that.
Do you know what the government also is hiding? That Chester's meal over there, fat scran, wow.
Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this is obviously Chester's, you know, shout out to Chester's. But we will have this.
They're not sponsoring him, but
sponsor me, Chester's.
Sponsor UMAR.
This is the best.
Make sure you sponsor him.
Fat scran you can ever have, but we're gonna have this right at the end, so stay tuned.
Make sure to sponsor because this video is gonna get over 10k views. Imagine what that could do for your shop.
And by the way, congratulations, UMAR. I did hear that he's hit, what is it, 55k?
50k.
Congratulations,
50K.
brother.
Brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations, UMAR everyone.
Let's
He's hit 55k.
Yes.
He's hit 55k.
55.
What are we gonna hit now? We're gonna hit 6,000. 100,000. 100,000.
Bro, that's the main goal. 100,000 subscribers.
Just keep working hard.
Yeah.
Put the work ethic even more. Upgrade your style and that. With that durag of yours.
Yeah, just upgrade your style.
Upgrade it. New drip every time we film a new podcast.
Hey, he's even plugged it in. It's UMAR. Make sure you subscribe to
Get nice rings.
Subscribe for a cookie, but I don't have cookies with me right now.
That's what I mean.
We've got this
No. I come on your podcast and where's my cookie, mate? Come on.
We'll save up for it for the next one.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
We've gone bankruptcy on the podcast. Bro, we've been buying rings like this and everything.
Oh, I remember you telling me 100k ring that is.
VVS diamonds, real.
Yes!
And if you think that's fake, get a diamond test and test
get
it
a
out
job.
yourself.
And get a job. Let's go.
Should we talk about...
wow.
Should we talk about your car crash?
Yeah, let's talk about
What a topic to talk about.
That's a good topic to talk
That's
about.
on for this.
Want to know why we haven't been on the podcast for such a long
Bad
time?
scenarios have happened. Bad shit has happened to us.
What happened to him specifically? Tell us what happened.
100%.
Tell the audience what happened.
So, anyone who lives in Preston will know what I'm talking about. Other people will just know it by a place. So, I was driving down Deepdale Road, near Home Bargains. Someone just pulls out of the junction when I'm going past the red light and smacks right into my car, causing my car to do 460 no-scope into an old man's car. This was an unfortunate event.
That's like some GTA style.
It was like GTA, yeah. He rear-ended the back of my car boom, spun me around.
You was there
into
with him,
someone
right?
else's.
I was with him, mate.
You know why he was there? How I remembered he was there? He was going, my phone, my phone.
Are you gonna let me finish? I need to get my part out of the way. Once I got my phone out, all I just hear is boom from the roundabout near Home Bargains, by the way.
Pictures right here. No, I'm joking.
Go put his picture up.
Stay safe out there when you drive.
I thought I lost my phone, and I love my phone.
It was a scary moment.
Apparently it was some.
It wasn't that scary that his car got hit. It was mostly scary about my phone.
Tell us quickly, because obviously we want to make this fast paced.
Okay,
right?
let's do this. Let's do
So
this.
as soon as you crash into that guy,
He crashed
he
into
crashed
me.
in. Sorry, yeah. Tell us exactly what happened after
So he
that.
just he got out saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Like, don't be stupid. You saw me. You're just retarded." Right? After he said, I can't see you. I recorded him, made sure remember, guys, someone crashes into you, make sure you get a video of them saying it's their fault.
capture their number plate.
Capture everything, but also capture them admitting on camera that it's
But
their
as well,
fault.
if you think about it, there's cameras as well from other buildings that
But
would have
just for
captured
example,
that.
it
But yeah,
wasn't.
for example, if it didn't, and we never had the cameras in these buildings,
Get a dash cam, why not?
Yeah,
make sure you get it in first person and film it.
always have a dash cam.
First person, put a GoPro on, like GTA first person.
First person
Oh,
view.
talk about those glasses though as well, where you can film everything.
Oh, those Ray-Bans.
Oh yeah. I remember those.
I want to
I've
get
seen
some.
that.
I want to get some.
I've seen on Instagram reels where a guy approaches two women with the.
UMAR boot. But that was my idea. Why did I
yeah.
not do that? But I'm getting some.
Yeah, it
Go
was a
ahead.
different
No,
topic,
no.
right?
No
So
problem, go
basically,
ahead.
recently, while I was away from YouTube, not filming a podcast because obviously about his car crash, so I let him deal with this situation,
Still not finished.
fixing his problems, right? I was at home playing Fortnite, yeah? Now hear me out. There's a guy that you may know.
Sniper King.
There's a
right
guy
there.
you may know, and he'll therefore be watching this right now. His
Sniper
name goes
King.
by Ram.
Ram that happens to be big.
Ram.
Ram that happens to be
So
big.
basically, you have to admit, I am the king of snipers.
From that video, I will say that you are good at sniping. I mean, from watching that video, I thought it was impressive. And it really impressed me, honestly. I've never seen anything like that in ages.
Let's give him a round of applause.
Give you a round of applause, yes.
No way.
I have. But right, talking about 50k subscribers, we were supposed to do the spinning wheel, but we don't have it exactly right now. But what we will do is for the next podcast, we'll get that, spin the wheel.
Pick the countries where
and
we want to
whatever-
go.
Yeah, whatever country lasts 3 times, whatever country goes on 3 times in a row,
We have to go.
then we have to go to that country.
Will it be next year?
Yes, next year.
What time around next year? Maybe about
Summer.
summer. Yeah.
Summer next year.
Ibiza.
So it's
That would be on the
Japan
list.
on the list.
Spain.
Where else was there?
Dubai.
But when you say Spain, like what part, or do you just mean anywhere?
No. We could pick after that, but we're just on about countries now. So America,
Poland.
Spain.
No, not probably.
No.
It's Spain, America, Japan.
Yes.
Japan.
We're not going Japan to make it
let's
happen.
make
I'm
it
sorry.
happen.
Let's
We
make
are
it
not
happen.
going.
Mostly.
We are not going Japan, and we're not going to make it happen at all.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we
we are.
We are not.
We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna make it happen.
We go to Spain.
So back to what I was talking about from right at the beginning of islands, right? Do you have anything else to say?
About the islands.
Yes.
Let Cat speak. He's got the best knowledge of islands.
That this island's out there, what the government's not going to tell us, and that's basically it.
I want to hear your philosophy.
I know that there are islands that are out there that they don't want us all to explore because of such and such. But go on, if you know any more about this topic.
Apparently, there's something called the Atlantis Island. Have you heard of that? Anyone? You heard of it?
But I'm not. Don't really. I
but
heard the
you've
name of it. But I heard,
yeah.
Oh, well, but
Wait. Have you noticed, right? I don't know if this is true, but every time I'm on my phone, right, and whenever I want to search up for something, let's say example, like a brand new phone or whatever,
Yeah.
or like someone made a new video on Instagram or wherever. Have you ever noticed? And then a few minutes later, it pops up that thing.
Oh, they're watching you.
Yes, you're coming to my point there.
yeah, of course, innit? Everything watches you, whatever you like, whatever you watch on Instagram and all that, everything that
algorithm.
you like, exactly, even it just pops up.
Yeah. It looks like they're spying on us.
That's because
Creepy.
they definitely are. When you just said that about spying, I don't think they actually can listen. I reckon they've just read
Watch
our
it.
history.
Or check what we
Check our history and cookies.
Cookies. But yeah.
Talk about your old videos that you've done, Umar Buta, mate.
Oh wait, we could talk about the pranks that we used to do.
Oh, we could talk. Yeah, we could
Speaking
talk
about Umar Buta's pranks, Umar, would you ever do pranks again? Because from what I see, you was very good and very daring to do some of these pranks. I'm going to tell you for a fact, Umar Buta has messed with a lot of wrong people in these pranks.
I actually do miss doing pranks, but you know what it is? The
Or is
reason
it 'cause
why I
you've grown
stopped
up
it.
now?
Only reason why I didn't do pranks anymore is because as soon as I got monetized on YouTube, every single video on my channel has got monetized. But every prank that I've done, it shows like yellow sign. Do you know the S dollar?
Why don't you promote on your Instagram as well?
Instagram. Yes.
Umar Buta, promote on that.
Yes.
You'll get a lot of attention from Instagram, and that could go to your channel.
And TikToky.
I just want to change new
Topics,
content.
yeah.
New content on YouTube. So I decided to do podcasts now. And have a bit more engagement with the
What
audience.
made you actually want to be a podcast? Because I swear you always
because-
wanted to YouTube content, like you always wanted to go out and film, do
Yeah,
pranks and
yeah,
all that.
yeah.
But all
I
of a
just feel
sudden,
like-
we stopped seeing this from you, and you was like going up to me saying, "Oh, I've got a new idea what I want to do, and I want to do podcasting now."
Yeah. Because
You've been watching Impulsive.
I thought because I thought podcast is like a fun
Yeah.
thing to do.
It is,
you know,
it is.
You're collaborating with other people as well. New people coming in. You know, we talk about different things all the time. It's engaging. So
Umar, you can allow that. He's eating his shit.
sometimes at the end. So that's why I decided to do podcast this time rather than pranks. There's a guy on Instagram. I'm not gonna mention his name, but I've sent to him quite a few times. The guy he eats something. The guy eats something, and then it transforms into the. Oh my days!
Transformer. Talk to him. I messaged him. Yeah, he said basically he does this for clout.
Clown fan. Let's talk about life in 1900s versus 2000s.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with
fancy to talk
2000s.
about that one?
Let's start with 2000s. Starting with MK Productions.
What are we talking about? Do you want to talk about like what social media side?
Just social
And
media.
life in general.
Or just life, anything.
Well, in the early 2000s, we didn't really get that much of like we do now, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook, when did that even come across?
2007, 8, 9, 9. I think it was 9, 9.
2009, you know what I
Before
mean?
that was MySpace.
Before that, we had MySpace, which wasn't.
Messenger was after. SMS, that's not social media, that's messaging.
No, but on computers, I swear they did.
It was just messaging.
Like, they still had like.
It wasn't social media, it was messaging. Like on your phone, when you message, it's not social media, it's just messaging. Social media is a media.
It's where you're marketing yourself and all that,
Yeah, with a profile, with this. Other than that, it was just messaging.
I'm gonna start off with like you said, 2000s.
Yes.
I'm gonna go from the bad to the good.
Okay.
Okay. So I think 2000 was garbage. You wanna know why? Because all this social media stuff started to pop up. Everyone started to know about Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everything else.
As much as it's horrible, though, it does give us a chance to make money.
Apart from making money on that,
Because think about it, if it was 1900s, what would we be doing?
Well, the good effects.
You get what I mean?
Well, the good effects of early 2000s is everybody was more engaging with each other. Let's put it that
interacting
way.
with everyone.
They were.
Yeah.
We never got it really like it is nowadays on computer. Like Snapchat, they have
point.
all this shit.
I think I know what the point is. The point is,
Because nowadays, let's talk about the clubs and everybody. Nowadays,
Fuck me up.
nobody wants to interact with anybody. The amount of people I've seen who are just. I'm sorry about
me
this.
off.
Go ahead. I have so many points as well.
basically, when it was 2013, we still had Instagram, Facebook. I think the main
Yes, but it
problems.
wasn't as big.
I think the main
But it wasn't as
problems
big.
are TikTok. TikTok is one of the main problems. I think.
When did TikTok even come out?
2017, 18. End of 18.
Not 15.
Was it not 2019?
No, that was Vine.
Was it not? Was it
18.
2019?
18.
18.
End of 18, I remember.
Well, as you can see, 2018, it wasn't that big.
Yeah,
Let's be honest, TikTok was not
I heard
big.
about TikTok like end of 2019. That's when I heard about
Wasn't
it.
only. I swear, Instagram was only big back then, in like 2015 to 2018 and all that. And Snapchat.
Snapchat was really big before.
Yeah,
That's
Snapchat
it.
was, yeah. It's
Maybe
like
I'm the old guy here.
He's an old man, he doesn't understand.
I'm an old
it was
man.
like a competition.
I'm in the wrong generation.
He's an old man. But
Yeah.
very wise old man
Yeah,
with a nice dress sense.
Now-
And
Umar,
without
you like my dress sense, innit?
Umar, do me like that. You're gonna do me like this. You're gonna do me like this on camera. Get off the alien. Protect the alien. Protect the food. No.
So I want to mention one thing about TikTok, right? I don't know if I mentioned this before, but basically, the first time I ever opened TikTok, bro, the first ever time I opened TikTok, guess what? The first thing popped up on my
was it?
screen. Just take a guess.
Tell me.
It's something rude, but obviously I can't really.
Thoughts?
Yeah.
It has to be. Now they do that with Instagram
Yeah, Instagram.
and YouTube.
I'll be honest with you.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse. Honestly.
Exactly. As much as these women, do you know what I mean? Because social media, they want to market mostly all these women. Do you know what I mean? They get profit as well from. Save me some of the chip. Save me some of the chip.
Save it for the end. Save it for the end. We'll have a fast card at the end. Just stay tuned for it at the end.
Who's talking to me? He's talking to me.
Okay, what are you saying
Calm
about, you know,
No,
are
because
they-
am I right or not, Hamid?
What?
On Instagram. This is kind of.
So funny though. This will go. People love funny stuff. Remember that.
Yeah, we're gonna make it
They
funny.
pull all these women and they benefit from it on Instagram on all these like big was it
Slut dropping, making money on OnlyFans. OnlyFans. That came same time as TikTok and it ruined it. It ruined all. You used to see hot girls working in McDonald's. Have you seen a decent looking girl working McDonald's? Now be honest. You don't, because they're too busy making money the other ways. Why would they work at McDonald's if they can get on a boat in Dubai for free? There's simps and there's rich people. Simps are people who have no money and they're willing to give, even if they have money, they're willing to give all their money for nothing in return. For example, I want to buy your socks. Here's £2,000. I'm an old man. I like you. I want to buy your sweaty t-shirt. Here's £50.
I want
These-
your piss.
These
I
are
want
simps.
your piss.
These are simps.
I want your bubble bath water.
There you go.
Exactly.
These are simps, rich or poor. Sorry about that. Rich or poor, both they could be simps. But the non-simps who bring the girls over, they get what they want.
And if you think about it,
I was flipping
you and me
speaking. You heard that?
One after the other.
Thank you. There's people who aren't simps, but they have money, so they'll bring them over. They'll get what they want, and they'll get rid of them. Rightly so, they got what they want. Whereas the simps, they get a fraction of what the girl could give to a regular guy who gives them nothing. So there's a difference. But with that being said, it still ruined us.
Yes. And talking about simps, I've literally seen a video on YouTube where like some guys exposing people, right? And there's a guy, well, you know, Twitch streamers, by the way. I'm not gonna mention their name, but there's a simp who offered $2,000 to a Twitch streamer.
hey, they're out there, Umar. They're out there.
Same, $2,000. Can you believe that?
That's too much money.
You know what you could do with that money? That amount of money you could do. You could invest it in
Could I
something
just-
better.
Can I just quickly say something? Why are you putting all your motivation and all your knowledge into just these women right now when you could be working on yourself, bettering your status, making your money?
Exactly.
Hey, think about it. The women are going to come to you, mate,
Remember our old
as well.
videos?
You treat. Look, the problem is how brain dead women are nowadays. I'm not talking about all of them. You still have that 1%, but I highly doubt it, to be honest. The majority of women are so thick they want men to treat them like shit. And I'll be honest with you, the amount of times I've treated women like shit and they've loved it.
Do you know what it
They've
is?
loved me strangling them.
Nah, do you know what it
All
is?
right.
I feel like.
They've loved it, Umar Buta. I put my hands around their neck and they liked it.
Do you know what I started to realise every time? I feel like females like to make men's more like aggressive.
I love you, Umar Buta. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like they like to piss people off, like especially us, like, you know. And
he loves to piss us off because we've got beards, okay? Nice, fresh beards.
Right, it's funny how these people, like, the way the mentality works is just out of this world.
No, real, it's quite isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Do you not think we're all going backwards as a society? Let's talk about the riots nowadays.
Like,
Am I right, Hamid, or not?
Everyone's getting
Let's talk
brainwashed.
about the riots now.
Okay.
The government are trying to divide everyone now. You have Muslims, you have Christians, you have all of that, and
Yes.
it's because what's it called? We shouldn't be letting them win. We should all be gathering as a group. Hamid's eating all of Umar's chips. I feel so sorry for him. Umar, how much did you pay for that? How much did you pay for that?
Nearly $5 for it. Nearly. So, as I was saying, women like to make men depressed. And do you want to know why?
Why?
Because they like to have that energy coming from them.
Indeed.
And it's just...
We have a lot of toxic women nowadays. But we always have the 1% of women that are very nice and generous and that want to help men out.
And by the way, sorry.
Just jumped in my way, Umar Bua.
Sorry, I just had one thing to say. And I feel like if they make you angry, then it shows them that you can control them easily. They want to know if you're strong enough.
Shit test, that's right. Umar knows a lot.
Yeah.
That's true. They sometimes like to test you to see if you're weak or strong-minded.
Yes,
to see if you actually are the type of person to get mad in a relationship or that you know too much, you do. Umar, you know what, man? Come here. Bring it in, man. If he wants a woman, he can get one. He's a genius.
Oh, we've seen Umar get women.
Plenty
of times we've seen Umar get them.
It's just predictable.
These girls are the same.
Yes, go. Right, sorry, now what did you want to say?
That's amazing.
I don't know, hey, brother, we've literally jumped.
That was good, though. This is good. This is funny.
The 1% of women are beautiful, gorgeous. We love you. We need more of this percent to
more
come
than
back.
1% beautiful and gorgeous.
No, 1% of my level-headed.
Your finger. What's wrong with?
Sorry, no, but level-headed and nice, kind women of 1%. You already heard that. I already said that in the beginning. If you were listening, I'm not eating Umar's chips, which I've literally just exposed you right now, pal. Just exposed you. He's been eating your chips, Umar. He's been eating your chips.
There's still some for the end. Right. I want to talk about one thing now. Have you seen a video? There's a guy walking, right? Past a tree. And then after he passes the tree, there's a cat there. Where did the guy go? Let's start off with you. What you got?
If I have to tell you my opinion, I've not seen that video. I've heard things about it, but I've not seen this video in person to literally give my thoughts.
Oh wait, I don't know if I still got that video.
About it. Do you think it's bullshit? Or do you think that's true? And do you think he could have turned into a cat like it's some Marvel
bullshit?
It could it's some Marvel movie or DC universe. He's turned into a cat. It's not possible, I don't think. Go ahead.
It could be edited, fake.
That's what I mean. It will be probably edited. It's edited. It's going to be edited because let's be honest. It's like me now, Umabu. I'm going to be hiding near that lovely forest over there, and then you see me walk out wearing a cat outfit. You would know I'm not a cat.
That was just edited of cat walking, and him walking, then slap the video.
Yeah.
Talk about the cow video. That's a real video. The one's getting abducted.
Yo! Oh my god, the cameraman has seen this, right? Cameraman, you've seen this, right? Like of the abduction of the alien taking the cow. Yeah.
Is this actually even real?
It. Basically, this was like 1980 something. Basically, there's a video, and at the top it's like a really white, shiny circle shape, and a cow. There's so many cows in the field, and one of them literally goes from the grass and just gets abducted, goes all the way up. Come back, stop eating the scran!
Damn,
it's nearly finished! Right there! So the cow goes from here, from the grass, and goes all the way up in the sky. Wait, I wanted to talk about Call of Duty games. How are they Activision and cheaters and shit? They get money for it. Yeah, we'll talk about Black Ops 6. Let's talk about that. Cheaters and Warzone and shit. Let's talk about streamers.
Yeah.
Twitch streamers, yeah. Activision. Well, there's a new game, Black Ops 6, the Black Ops 6 beta just dropped recently, and people who play
Beta.
Call of Duty Warzone, Activision pay these streamers, the streamers that cheat using wall hacks, aimbot, and all these other type of stuff, Cronus, all this type of hacking shit, right? You know, if you're a Twitch streamer and you're hacking, you know exactly what we're talking about. And Activision are basically paying all these streamers money to promote their content, and I just find it ridiculous.
Who doesn't? That's ridiculous. You're paying people money to cheat. I remember back in the day where if you cheated, you get banned.
Yeah. They get...
So what is this basically? Tell me.
People are basically cheating on that game to make a living off it.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me more, mate. Tell me more, UMAR.
And they also go to like these LAN events and stuff. I don't know if you heard about that. Call of Duty LAN, yeah. It's like where they go to America.
With the tournament. Gotcha.
Yeah, pretty much. With all these other competitors. Yo, I heard, bro, I swear.
Oh shit.
I've seen a guy on Twitch.
Yeah,
that's why I'm not
tries to get to the point of what he's about to say and then change his topic.
Sorry for keep changing topics. But it's still about streamers.
Like you did with me.
There's a guy on Twitch, I'm not going to mention his name. He's complaining about money because he doesn't even know how to spell September, by the way.
STR.
Doesn't know how to spell September.
Like this streamer on
Twitch. Is it a streamer, yeah.
And he's basically begging his audience for money. 5 gifted sub. I just find it ridiculous how these people are just fucking begging audience for money. That's just a bit awkward and a bit ridiculous. Well, anyways, do you have anything to say about that before we get to the last part now?
I don't, mate. I don't really know that much about games, but he used to be a big gamer back in the day, Hamid did. So, Hamid?
I'm going to talk about what it used to be. Before, if you did that, well, streaming weren't a big thing back in Black Ops 2. I've never played Warzone.
Black Ops 1 is the
3
best.
I've played. 3 was good. But I know if you were hacking, you got reported and you got banned. This has never happened, has it? This is ridiculous.
Black Ops 1, hear me out. In it
does smell nice.
Isn't
55
gifted subs for a pizza.
Isn't Black Ops 1 the GOAT? Or MWG?
No. Black Ops 1's not the GOAT. The GOAT's Black Ops 2.
Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
I'm weird. I think Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Mostly Black Ops 2.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Nah, Black Ops 1 Zombies.
Nah, Black Ops 2 Zombies are best.
Black Ops 1 Zombies.
Bangers.
Full map or
both of you, mate.
Or
Kinder de Tartan, where we call it.
Kinder de Tartan. What the fuck is that name? That sounds like a retard.
I know. But are you ready for the last part now of the podcast? What you all been waiting for? If you made it all the way to the end, you're a real one.
You're a real brother.
You're a real one. Now, it's time for the Fat Scran. Yes! Let's go! Woo! Woo! Right, let's... To celebrate 50k subscribers, we're gonna have a fat madness.
Where's the chips?
You ate the chips, but we still have a pizza left. This is the main one. Right, reveal time. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Pizza!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh, fatty pizza for you.
Fat Scran Madness. Shout out to Chester's for this.
And helping this.
Make sure you sponsor him, Chester's, as well. I still want my chicken burger from you guys.
Right. You have this because you're the first person that already had chips.
Thank you, sir.
It's still recording, right?
Yeah.
All right. Pizza for him, and now pizza for me. And,
I'm your guest. I should be going first.
You should have a pizza as
no
well.
pizza. I'm joking.
Nah, pizza for me.
All right, here we go. I don't think anyone's done this in a podcast before. But this is our own original idea. What's going on? Oh,
I'm taking my Invisaligns out, mate.
right. Are you ready?
Wait,
3.
I need to do same.
This one is for Ram. Ram, get ready for this. Sorry, by the way, if anyone's wondering who Ram is, just don't worry about it.
Now let's enjoy.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Cameraman, do you want some madness?
3, 2, 1.
Nice. Honestly.
Guys, you need to go to Chester's. You remember when we talked about Burger Hut? So Burger Hut is probably like one of the worst experience. Basically, we had to wait there for like 30 minutes, something like that, just for my curly fries.
I remember that Burger Hut story. I remember.
And they gave me the wrong order.
What did they give you? Spicy wings, didn't they?
Like 6 chicken wings or something. Chester's, your food is too nice. The pizza's too nice. Who wants the last pizza?
We'll split in half.
I think cameraman should have it.
The cameraman should have it, yeah. We're here for the cameraman. Cameraman is there. We talk about Batman.
Batman.
Should we bring Batman next time?
Special
into our
guest,
podcast?
Batman.
Shall we bring him back? What do you reckon?
He's unknown ghost brother.
He's unknown ghost, Batman. He's probably helping other people for Gotham.
You know, we should have a one big podcast, all like more people.
More people.
8 people.
I reckon we should bring more people in the
Like
podcast.
Aiden Ross used to do in his room.
Can you record me? Keep me recording.
I'm gonna put your sunglasses on, mate.
It's gonna. This one's too loose. It's gonna fall off. Right. 50k. 50k. Time to get 100,000 subscribers.
Like, come on, subscribe, and comment on the video. That was oh my god, what a podcast! What
Thank
a
you for
podcast.
watching. We will bring more podcasts
This
soon.
was the best one.
You're on. You're live.
Ready? Let's
Everybody's
go.
watching you. Come on. Blue Barbuta.
Let me do this.
Oh, he's got his shades on now. He's got the shades on, guys and girls. How many likes? How many likes? Tell me. How many? 3,000. This. No, what's considered a chip? No. Look at it. Let me give you the bag. Come on. There's chips in there, no? But that's why you put these dogs were trying to talk to me in Hebrew. So what I'm basically trying to say is the podcast has been ruined so
It's not,
far.
it's because the dog was speaking to me in Hebrew.